Welcome to week 2 of my UFL Breakout series, where this week's Breakout Player of the Week is Memphis Showboats wide receiver Jonathan Adams. Despite the Showboats' losing effort, Adams was certainly not to blame. He put the team on his back as he tallied 9 receptions for 128 yards, good for an average of 14.2 yards per reception, with his longest being a 39-yard reception midway through the third quarter. With Adams now as the feature receiver in Memphis' offense, he has ample opportunity to build on this performance if the team can get the ball to him properly. But let's take a look back at where he's been in his career so far and where he's headed in the future. Adams was only listed as a 2-star recruit out of Jonesboro High School in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This was despite him recording 2,633 yards and 45 touchdowns in just his junior and senior years alone. He was able to earn one FBS offer, however, which came from the Arkansas State Red Wolves early into his senior year, and he announced his commitment that August. As a freshman for the Red Wolves, Adams didn't see much time on the field, only registering 8 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown. In his sophomore season in 2018, Adams moved into a rotational role for ASU, appearing in 11 games, starting 1, and recording 17 receptions for 267 yards and 3 touchdowns. His role steadily increased in the last 2 seasons as well, with his senior year in 2020 serving as a true breakout. He started 10 of the team's 11 games that year and recorded an impressive 1,111 yards on 79 receptions to go along with 12 touchdowns. He was named the 2020 Sun Belt Player of the Year and a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award, which made him a priority of the teams after he went undrafted in the 2021 NFL Draft. He ended up signing with the Detroit Lions for summer training camp, but was released ahead of the preseason to the surprise of many. After failing to make any other NFL roster, he attempted to make his way back to the league through the mode of spring football. He declared for the 2022 USFL Draft and was selected by the New Orleans Breakers in the 15th round. He emerged as a prominent weapon in his first season, hauling in 31 receptions for 406 yards and 3 touchdowns as he helped his team reach the inaugural USFL playoffs. He continued his impressive play in 2023, adding 10 more receptions and 105 more yards before the UFL was formed and the Breakers folded as a franchise. He was then entered into the UFL Dispersal Draft, where he was selected by the Memphis Showboats. As the second option to Daewood Davis in 2024, he still managed to tally 441 yards and a touchdown, but with Davis being released by the team in the preseason, he's been able to emerge as the wide receiver 1 and is averaging 110.5 yards in the first 2 games, which is an incredible pace. It will be very difficult to maintain, but he's currently on pace to be the first 1,000-yard receiver in UFL history. The biggest issue with this will be the Showboats finding ways to get him the ball. Their quarterback situation is unstable to say the least, as both E.J. Perry and Troy Williams have struggled with inaccuracy and decision-making when they've been on the field. This was evident in the Showboats' loss to DC this week and their loss to the Panthers in week 1, as both quarterbacks had some majorly inaccurate throws at times. While Adams hasn't suffered from this too much yet, only time will tell if it eventually catches up to him and this offense. Adams has been a diamond in the rough for the Showboats, however, as he currently leads the league in receiving yards by nearly 100, and has been the spark plug for the Showboats offense, with that unit struggling to generate without him. That said, his individual performance is sure to generate attention from NFL teams, so if he can continue his hot start, he may be playing on Sundays come this fall.